Jb4 back again with the 535. Today we will be working a little bit on the front end of the car. Front end of the car does need some work. Unfortunately, needs some work. We're working with, let me show you guys. So currently we're working with a loose headlight, parking sensors popping out, the fog light's missing, and I kind of don't want this here either. I kind of want a different color for it, but this is loose. So we're gonna work on removing the front bumper right now. With the front bumper removed, the first thing I did notice was the PDCs are disconnected from its harness, which is not a big deal, but I also did notice that there is damage to this PDC, which I believe I could probably fix. I'm gonna take a look at that. But yeah, there's just some things that I didn't really see since the bumper was on, but no biggie. So I'm gonna go ahead and also remove these because, like, I don't know, guys. I think there's a point to where, you know, this is kind of unacceptable, but whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna bring this car back to life. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this bumper out of the way, most likely remove the headlights, and then see exactly what we're working on with there and there. I'm not gonna really show a process of how to do everything. This is more like of a informational, or letting you guys know exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, remove the headlights, and then put everything on the side and see exactly what we need to do with them. So with everything off now, you can see a little bit more of the damage. So it is missing a rear cap here for the headlight, which I believe I do have. These, I'm pretty sure these were done at home, and yeah, they're not glued right at all. So I was talking to my brother, and we actually might try to find maybe another pair of headlights with a broken lens, and maybe try to rebuild the headlights ourselves. I'm not too sure yet. I will throw them on like that though for now, just to be able to drive it around. As far as this, it's missing the fog lights, and I do have the fog lights. I was given the fog lights, but it looks like I think one of them is broken, but I think I might be able to make it work. This sensor is missing like this or this piece that goes connected to the connector, but I think I might just be able to connect it over it. It does fit pretty secure on it. So I'm gonna go ahead, try to throw the headlights on there, connect the sensor, and try to get this bumper ready so we can throw it on the car. And after I do this, I'm gonna see how we can secure these headlights better onto the car so they will not be moving. So I'm gonna go ahead, assemble this whole bumper together as much as I can, and then go from there. We got the whole bumper assembled. Like I told you guys, the sensor fits in there pretty snug. As you can see, I'm pulling on it, it's not coming off. All the sensors are connected. We got both both fog lights on there. This one, I believe the other side doesn't have it, only because I believe this is for the air duct, so the intake on the right side. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. Moving on to the headlights, I did notice that the passenger headlight has the bracket. This is the bracket that goes, the headlight actually goes onto this bracket. Then this bracket goes on to the support. This side does not have the bracket at all. Missing a bolt right here. We're gonna go ahead and add a bolt on this side. I'm gonna go ahead, remove this bracket, and assemble it on the headlight, and then hopefully it fits better, because it did fit on top of it. So as you can see, there's a piece of grommet on the headlight that goes into this little piece right here, and then the headlight slides on here to, in a way, make it flush. What was happening was the headlight was sitting on top of it, raising the headlight, and that's why you saw like this nasty gap on this side between the fender and the headlight. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this, throw it on the headlight. Hopefully it comes with better fitment. This bolt on this side is loose, and yeah, I guess I'll see what other stuff I find on the car meanwhile. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then see how the headlight looks. Got the bracket on the headlight, and already, I'm not too sure if you guys can see it, or the angles that I showed you guys, how bad it was, but the whole lines now on the bracket, like it should, and obviously those align. And honestly, it's just a way better fitment than it was before, which is what I was looking for. And the other one does not have the bracket. We did add the bolts on each side, which holds the fender on together and the actual headlight support better, firmer. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to work with this side, see what I can do on this side. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get it to align. If not, I'll end up just ordering the bracket or going to go pick apart and see if I can find it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that with the other headlight and see how good I can get this headlight on. For this side, guys, I am gonna have to do something that many of you guys probably won't agree with me, but the headlights are pretty bad already. They have a nice design, but the way they were made is very crappy. The glue is not sticking on either side. So I am going to obviously bolt this on how it's supposed to, but I might do a self-tapping bolt from here down to the headlight to hold it in place. And if I can't get that that bolt to go in there, it should bolt on pretty nice on the side. Like I said, I don't want to, but I mean, the headlights themselves are already pretty bad, so I'm not losing much. So it is what it is. I want to go ahead and get the headlights on there and show you guys what it looks like once it's done, so we can get the bumper on there and hopefully finish up this whole front end today and see what we're gonna do next, because the inside still needs cleaning, guys. Actually, the inside needs some work on the doors too and everything. So this is going to be a couple episodes of the 535, but without further ado, let me go ahead, throw these headlights on there, and we'll move on to the bumper. So we now have both headlights on. I ended up putting all the bolts because it was missing bolts, and it is on there pretty good on this side. Like I told you guys, I did a self-tapping screw, which I don't know if you guys can see, ended up in the back. And we put a screw right here, and I did zip tie the bottom since there is no bracket, but it's firmly on there, and it's not too bad on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead, bring the bumper up to the front. I'm going to connect the PDCs, which I believe it's this harness, and then I will connect the fog lights, and hopefully everything aligns perfect. So we got the whole thing put back together. The fitment on the bumper is a bit better. There's not a lot of drag on this side. The headlight is firm now, even though because of the bumper the headlight not having a bracket, it's a little bit more in on this side, but it doesn't really bug me. This side is a lot better too. The headlight is firm. The center doesn't pop out as much. I got the fog lights connected, so those work too. And one thing that we were also able to fix on it, since we took out the front bumper, the PDCs. So the PDCs actually work now. Like I said, the front PDCs were pretty much disconnected. One sensor was actually disconnected also. I didn't expect the whole harness to be disconnected, but it's not too bad. So we now have PDCs, and the front bumper, well, the front end of the car is fully aligned now. It is super hot out right now. I do not know why. I am wearing a long sleeve, so excuse me for being all messed up, but yeah, that's just gonna be for today. I really wanted to get the front end done because it really bugged me. The headlights were loose, the bumper was off and everything, so I'm really happy with that. I think in the next episode we're gonna tackle down the interior. Door panels are loose, it needs a couple cleaning and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and tackle that down. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. See you in the next one.